Namaste, all creators around the world. First of all, a big Happy New Year to all of you. And today we're going to cover a very, very nice practice for all of you because the new year is here. And so there's a lot of old energies, a lot of things that we did in the past that need to be let go of, and then we need to be able to move on. We don't want to carry any of the old energies forward. So there's certain practices, and in this video I want to share with you 5 things that I'm going to be doing on this side also, in this beautiful, beautiful home in LA. And for you guys to also practice along with me to actually set the high vibrations for manifestation in 2020. So we're going to dive deep into it, but before we do so, show reel. Hit it. What's up guys, this is Sri Akashana here, and in this video I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can do today to actually set those high vibes ready for manifestation in 2020. But before we even get into setting high vibes, the first thing we need to cover, so number 1, if you guys are taking notes, then write this down. If you guys are typing in the comments below, you can type it in the comments below. So the first thing is to declutter. Now, so we need to understand this, that everything holds energy, energy is everything, everything is energy. So whether we talk about a plant, whether we talk about some clothing, whether we talk about shoes, whether we talk about some furniture, ornaments you have in a house, everything holds energy. Now, one way for you to understand it, because it's very hard to see a plant pot and say, how does that hold energy? But if, let's say, for example, somebody actually bought you this present, every time you look at it, whether it's conscious or subconscious, you'll be thinking of that person, right? Because that will remind you of a certain time, or sometimes like music reminds you of certain people. So if things are of the past, what happens is it always brings our memory back to that moment, these items, and that's energy in flow. And so when we are back in that moment, we are remanifesting the things that were there in the past instead of letting go and moving on. That's why, and I think one place to, which would be very good for everyone to start, and it's hard. It's hard because we all, in this human existence, we have this attachment to things, right? These things where we think, oh, but this brings me back those memories. But we need to understand, are we living in the moment for the future? Or are we living in the past, right? Because it's time to move on. So one good place to actually start is the wardrobe. Think about it. How many pieces of clothing do you own right now that you actually never wear, but you look at all the time? And it's also a lot of energy wasted there. We need to understand, they say when the cup is full, stop pouring. So there is this capacity there. When you allow the old to go, that is when there clears new space for new things to come into your life. So it's very, very important, if you have big goals for 2020, to actually make this change. So the practice is very simple. Literally go around your house. Pick up everything that holds old energies that no longer serve you, and then throw it out. Now, I know some of you think, but that's wasting. Okay, well, if you don't want to throw it out, go to a charity shop. Give it to charity. Because it's a very, very powerful act. And it is an act of detachment, which also heightens our consciousness and spirituality and allows us to be more connected with the universe. So that's number 1. And before we actually wrap that up, I want to give you this thing that one of my friends passed on to me. She once said to me, she said, if it's a maybe, then it's a no. Okay, if it's a maybe, then it's a no. How about going forward in 2020, if anything is, will I ever use it again? Maybe I will, maybe, okay, throw it out. Let's not stand for maybes, it's time for the upgrade. Let's only stand for the yeses and only accept the yeses in our life instead of the maybe. If it's maybe, you're already questioning. So when in doubt, throw it out. Anyway, moving on to number 2. Number 2 is very simple. Everyone should order some sage if you haven't already. Then grab some sage, maybe grab it online. I think we have some on our store also. I'll probably put a link under the inside the description. Grab some sage, and all you need to do with the sage, light it and take it all around the house, every single corner, and sage the whole house. It's a very powerful action here, because by saging the whole house, it's removing and cleansing all of the old energies and then cleansing all of the negative energies, right? So just go around the house and also sage around yourself to cleanse your aura, clean your aura. It's nice to do this even once a month around the house. Make sure the house is always kept at peace. Even things stay when you've had, let's say, past arguments before, in the living room or in the bedroom or wherever you've had the argument, energies stay there, right? So by cleansing it, it just allows these energies just to go. So the second thing is to sage the house. Then moving on to point number 3 is my favorite one. And everybody's been talking about it recently, which is the Ho'oponopono mantra, right? Those of you who have never heard of it before, very powerful 4-phrase mantra to allow you to let go of the old and move on. Because a lot of the time, there is 2 types of existence that we are forgiving and letting go here. Number 1 is other people and their actions and their words and what they've done and experiences. And number 2 is our own actions, to forgive ourselves, to give that self-love, or to even forgive situations and experiences that have happened so far. It's time to let go and move on. So how it goes is very simple. So the first thing is, I'm sorry. So we feel within our heart, whatever that thing is we want to let go of, that person we want to let go of, that situation we want to let go of, or ourself, to give that forgiveness. We put our hand to our heart. We say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. And you need to feel all the emotions, and you need to continue to chant that. Eyes closed, be focused in the things that you are ready to let go and let pass. Put your hand to your heart, feel every emotion, and let the emotions just go, go, go. And keep continuing that chant, saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And just keep continuing that chant until all the energies fade away. So that is forgiving the past and allowing ourselves to move on. Then the 4th thing is to recharge. And so what does that mean? It means take all of the things around your house or even yourself. It's time for recharge. So to charge up those energies. If you have crystals in the house, right? Place it outside. Allow in maybe a river stream, if you have access to a river, to actually cleanse those energies. Allow to put it out into the next full moon to recharge those energies. Bring in the high vibrational frequencies back into the house. And also yourself. With all this cleansing, it's about cleansing yourself also. How about you do a detox? Like a juice cleanse or something, a fruit cleanse, a raw food diet cleanse. Allow the old to go out, instead of just storing it all within that body as well. How about going to the gym? How about exercising, practicing some yoga, getting the body moving, getting those high vibes set within you and your environment around you. And then moving on to the final thing is to set your 2020 vision. So what does that mean? Time to goal set. It's very important to actually have these things around you. When you see it, you feel it. When you feel it, you take action towards it. And when you take action towards it, therefore the results will show. So where you find your wealth corner, maybe in your setting, in your office setting, right? Where you find your wealth corner, place in that area the trophies, the vision board. What are the things you want to manifest? A new home, a new career, a new relationship, whatever that thing is, put that on your 2020 vision, okay? Don't hold on to the last vision board. Now it's time to move on and advance, upgrade. So put a new thing there. It'll have fresh new energies ready to fire you up for the high vibrations for 2020. Guys, I think that was a nice video just to get you started for manifestation in 2020. If you guys enjoyed the video or you got anything out of it whatsoever, even if it was just a reminder, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below. Let us know what you guys are up to this New Year's. And if anybody's in and around LA, we have a huge collaboration that's happening actually tomorrow. The 2nd of Jan is going to be here at our place with a lot of very powerful influencers. So I'm so excited to actually share those videos with you. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's that little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, Happy New Year. Namaste.